Hey there, welcome to another episode of Mondane Designs. I'm your host Mondane. This video is part of my pickup series, and today I'm going to show you what I got at Gadsden Collector Con. So, it's the 11th of February 2025. I know normally I am recording videos a year ahead of time, but life got complicated and I've been falling behind quite a bit. Life got complicated to the point where I was having a hard time finding fun things to do. And lo and behold, one of my friends, RNG Gamer, told me about Collector Con in Gadsden, Alabama. Now, most of you figured out that both me and Jamie live in the Birmingham metro area. Birmingham metro's used to be. It's not anymore, but it used to be one of the biggest cities in Alabama. So we figured kind of a low risk of someone actually, tracking us down. Not that we would mind fans, it's just sometimes people aren't kind, but we're not here talking about that. Jamie told me about Collector Con, and I got kind of interested because it was like, hey, I like nerdy things. It's not just strictly video games. I play miniatures, I play TCGs, I've collected various nerdy things in the past. I love my Transformers. I love Legos, and I have an entire huge collection of Marvel and DC comic book trading cards. And so, yeah, why not, right? I decided to just go ahead and take a shot. It does take me out of my comfort zone, and sometimes I get a little too comfortable just sitting at home and playing video games or making videos or things like that. And I need to be taken out of my comfort zone. And that's essentially what Jamie helped me do with Gadsden Collector Con. Now, it was on February 8th, 2025. We did a live stream in Jamie's car driving up, and that was a lot of fun. It was just this huge experiment about seeing if we could make that car ride more fun than we originally thought it would be. And it was. I'm probably going to do something like that again when I'm going to my next convention, is just try to, have some sort of interview that's a live stream while we're driving. It's just one of those things that worked out really well. So Gadsden Collector Con, this is their second year to do this, and I have to say, they're doing pretty good. Now, am I sad that the other convention for Alabama is gone, which is Game Jam South? Yeah, I'm a little sad, but I got to hear some backstory about why that's not going on this year, and I can understand that. I can understand people picking their family first, and I'm definitely way a whole lot about my family. So I showed up to, actually Jamie invited me to go. I lined everything up, saved a little bit of money, and I went, and I had an absolute blast. Jamie was perfect. He got me into the convention. I was working as his cameraman for the entire convention. Please don't be too harsh about my cameraman skills on his video. And then I ran into Retro Wolf. I ran into Arkansas Picker. I ran into Akash. Some people call him the briefcase collector or suitcase collector because he usually shows up with a huge suitcase and a huge list of games that he's going to buy at the convention. The only reason that there are certain games that he cannot buy at a convention is that the game is not there. And I got to meet all of these other people. I think it was Frog Flips and just a bunch of really cool people. And I got to see all of these neat items, things that I'd forgotten about, Star Wars toys that I'd forgotten about, Thundercats toys, baseball cards, wrestling figures, pop figures. There was one lady out there that had a bunch of nice dress t-shirts or nice dress collared shirts like this, and she had cut the t-shirts up that were from like concerts and stuff and professionally stitched them to the backs of dress shirts, thus making a weird amalgamation, but it was really a lot of fun. There were people that were making handmade stuffed animals and crocheted animals that were just really good. A guy had a huge diorama thing going on, and it was great. I am so thankful that Jamie pulled me out of my comfort zone again. It was very much something done a good way and the right way, and I'm so thankful that he did it. I ran into Bucky again. Jamie was a complete gentleman and bought me lunch and bought me dinner, and we went out to this amazing Irish restaurant that was just great. We all had a lot of fun. We cut up, we told jokes, we got to discuss things on like about gaming and various other things like that. And it was just so much fun. And while it's not as big as Siege and it's, there was a smaller group of people there, I wanted to support the conventions that happen in my home state. I'm really hoping that one day Game Jam South does come back. I do realize that it's most likely going to be under different ownership when it does happen, but I want more conventions. I want more things that cater to me in my home state. And so if I want that, I have to support that. So it was, again, the second year of Collector Con, and everything went great. There's some improvements that could be made, and Jamie and I just had a discussion with the people running it about things that they could change during the next one. I think they're going to be doing another one the weekend after Siege 2025. So I'm not so sure about the timing on that, because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be broke after Siege, because let's be honest, it's pretty much the biggest one in the Southeast. And but that's neither here nor there. I went shopping for video games, and I use GameEye to keep track of my wish list. Now, did I get anything on my wish list? Unfortunately, no. Well, no video games. I did get a peripheral that was on my wish list. And I gotta say, I've been using it, and it's everything that I hoped it could be. But we'll get to that one later. Right now, let's head over to the top-down shot on my table over here to the right of me. That way you can see what I got at Gadsden Collector Con. And yeah, I can just kind of like share all of the joy with you. All right, here we go. We're gonna go over the few video games that I got, and then the peripheral that I got. So, got Bladed Fury. This is a somewhat beat 'em up cast like Metroidvania. It looks Metroidvania. I have not had a chance to play this game yet, but well, I'm pretty sure that code's already used up. but before I publish the video, I'll double check. So it's got the game, it's got the case is in pretty good shape. The disc isn't really scratched up or anything like that, but this was something I was kind of looking to pick up, and the price was right, and so I just grabbed it. Next up, we have Mad Max. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this is something that you shouldn't let get past you, something that you need to pay attention to, pick up, and get into your collection. And again, this thing was at a fairly cheap price and in decent condition, and so I picked it up. Both of these I picked up at Arkansas Pickers booth. Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna get to these relatively soon. The last game I picked up is on the Switch. It's this Fate Extella the Umbral Star. Now, I've watched Fate Infinite Blade Works, and there's another one that I've started watching, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but Infinite Blade Works was really a lot of fun, so I kind of liked the story. Now, I realized that this is the third game in the series, so I'm probably gonna have to go back and pick up the first and second one, but it's an Xseed game, it's Fate, it's an anime that I kind of like. It has the manual, it has everything with it, and this was at one of the booths of the one of the people or vendors that was actually running the show had a booth there. So I decided to throw a little bit of extra money their way, especially since Jamie got me in there for free. Yeah, I decided to just go ahead and throw a little bit of money their way. But those are all of the games. Now, this last thing I've been wanting for a little while, and I didn't think I would get it. One, I didn't think I would find one, and then I thought I was not going to be able to afford it because it's a fairly expensive peripheral. And you know me, I really do like the weird little things, like the power pad or light guns or various other things like that. So I had to have this. Yep. I was listening to Jamie on his channel and how he said that he got a PlayStation Portal and that it was really good and he was very happy with it, and that it helped him get into more gaming and stuff. And I figure whenever I'm working working on something on the computer or something like that and having to babysit it, since the PlayStation 5 is in the other room, that I can have this, you know, next to my computer and being able to just play on my PlayStation 5 whenever I feel like it. Now, it did come with the box. The box does have a tear in it and stuff, so it's not really collectible or anything like that, and it's missing the charge cable. But I've already got a screen protector on it, and I've got a little dongle thing for a charge kit and stuff. And yeah, I've been using it. I've been playing RoboCop on it, and it's just been way too much fun. It is just, I can't believe that I got my hands on one of these, and I can't believe the price that I got it for. The guy had it on his table. It had been there all day. He was trying to sell it for $160. And I walked up, looked the thing over, and I said $135, and he came back with $140, and that's when I asked to take it out of the box and look at it. Noticed that the charge cable was missing, pointed that out and said $135 again, and lo and behold, I got it. Like I said, like these these things are awesome. I was afraid I was never going to really be able to get my hands on one, either through availability or funds. But I did have $135 to be able to put on this. And that was my littlest cat in the video. She's wanting some more attention. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. It works perfectly. I'm an IT guy, so of course I've got a Wi-Fi network set up to be able to do this properly. Although the requirements are a lot lower than I expected them to be. And yeah, it's a gadget, it's a neat thing. Not a lot of people have it, so that means I had to go get it. But yeah, that was it. That's all I got at Gadsden Collector Con. I've got PlayStation Portal and these 3 games, and a lot of really great memories from another convention, and just being able to be pulled out of my shell again. Guys, go to conventions. Support your local conventions always. It is our responsibility to do things like that. But again, thank you for watching and have a great day. And that's it for this episode of Mondane Designs. I'm your host Mondane, and I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. I have videos on the 1st and 15th of every month, and I look forward to sharing them with you. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.